Hey, happy Tuesday. Welcome back. I am still coming on live until this Friday, maybe next Monday, because next Tuesday, June 2nd, is when my course opens. So please reach out to me if you're curious about it. Today I'm talking about GLP-1 side effects, and especially the ones that aren't actually side effects, which is basically all the side effects that you get from the medicine. Nausea. Okay, so yes, some people, luckily for me, I started on 2.5 milligram tirzepatide January 3rd, no side effects whatsoever. And I've stayed microdosing and I've lost 22 pounds in 5 months. But nausea, yes, the medication can cause nausea, but your food choices and your eating patterns make it so much worse. Eating too fast, still eating like super high fat foods or highly processed foods, and then eating too much at once, almost like eating like we used to, but now you're not as hungry, but you're still eating that same volume. And those can definitely cause nausea, and the types of foods that you're eating can cause nausea. So the side effects can start with the medicine, but they are made way worse by your food choices. And so fatigue too. Some people seem to be getting tired. I was not tired. Persistent heavy fatigue is almost always a sign you're under eating or have a protein deficiency. Okay, so whether you're on a GLP-1 or not, if you're constantly tired, it means you're not eating enough protein. Your body doesn't have enough fuel. Okay, and so it's not a medication that's making you tired. It's what you're not eating is making you tired. Constipation is a common complaint. Again, I had no side effects whatsoever. GLP-1s do slow your digestion down. Remember, I have notes I'm looking at. But when you're not eating enough fiber, so if you're not eating enough, period, that means you're not getting enough fiber too. And so, or you're not drinking as much water and you're eating inconsistently. So guess what? It's not flushing out your colon. Okay. It's going to back you up. So you have to make sure you're eating, making sure you get just like 20 grams of fiber a day. Try to get at least 5 per meal, if not a little more. And drinking enough water. And you may need those electrolytes, especially if you're not eating a lot and your sodium and your other vitamins and minerals might be low too. Hair loss. Okay, again, I already have enough hair loss due to my thyroid condition, my Hashimoto, so I didn't notice any more. But women, I hear this a lot from women. Rapid weight loss is the cause of this. And because you're under eating with rapid weight loss, which is muscle loss, you're not losing fat, you're losing muscle. It's depleting the nutrients that your hair needs. Again, it's all back to your nutrition. Okay. Protein deficiency is a primary driver of losing your hair. Okay. It's not permanent, but it can be fixed, but that is why. And then of course a plateau. Has your weight loss like slowed down or stopped? That's a nutritional signal. It's not a side effect. When your body starts adapting to chronic undereating, it slows your metabolism to compensate. This has happened to women over decades when they used to eat like 1,200 calories for decades on decade, and your metabolism has just been ruined and slowed down, and it was too hard for you to lose weight. You have to eat more so your body feels safe. You're in fight or flight. You've messed up your nervous system. And then once it feels safe, then it'll drop the weight that you've been trying to lose by under eating. Your body needs a certain number of nutrients. And when you starve yourself, you are doing damage to your body. Okay. And so the plateau is not the medication. Okay. It's your body trying to protect itself because it doesn't know you're starving and it doesn't know when it's going to get food again. So it naturally holds on to all the fat that's there. Okay. And then I hear this too. My doctor said the side effects are just part of being on a GLP-1 and they'll pass. Sometimes they do, but doctors also know nothing about nutrition. Seriously, nothing. Okay. Except for what they can Google, right? But in my experience, women if you address the nutrition piece, the symptoms are like go away or are way, way less, and they improve much faster. And food is doing something either way. The question is whether you're going to make it help you and help your medicine, or make your medicine make you feel sick and not lose weight at all. And you're wasting, some people are paying more money than others on this medicine. It's costing you money for it to not work, right? So it's your nutrition is the root cause. I'm all about root cause, and that is what you're missing, okay? So I'm gonna talk more about my GLP-1 Nutrition Foundation group program. And week 5, it's entirely focused on using food to talk about the side effects and how to reduce your side effects. So I cover this in my group program. So again, it opens June 2nd. And I will be back tomorrow to talk about more GLP-1 stuff.